Washington Commanders. Chad Ryland will have the honor of getting us started. And away we go from East Rutherford. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So the Jets take the field for their first drive. They'll be led out by their rookie starter out of the University of Tennessee.
Okay, when I watch these rookie quarterbacks running out to open a game, I think of the old World Series great pitcher Cliff Lee. And he made a one-handed play in the World Series and was asked about it afterwards. They said, man, how do you have so much poise? You didn't even look nervous on that stage. And he said, sometimes you got to fake it until you make it. You got to tell yourself you'll be just fine. And these rookie QBs, that's part of the learning curve they're climbing.
So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL. But it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock it behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Well, no look on his first look of the game. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Let's go now.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Completed over the middle. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down, it took a great defensive effort to do it.
And a nice return out of them. They have it a little further up, past their own 30. Now the Commanders will get their turn at an opening drive of the game. They'll be led out by an elite runner, one of the game's top dual-threat young quarterbacks. He was taken 2nd in 2024, Jaden Daniels.
Your goal as a quarterback going into each and every season is to have a touchdown-to-interception ratio, Kate, of somewhere 2 to 3, and if you're great, 4 to 1. Anytime it's upside down like his outing last week with 2 touchdowns and 3 interceptions, you know that's not sustainable. It can lead to an awful lot of L's.
Still first down.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt in it for the first time. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss, first play of the game.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Out of the gun, Daniels finds him over the middle. And he's brought down after a short gain.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage gets good coverage, contested catches will really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down. And we talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And this just gets past the 20 before going out. Now for the 2nd time this game, we get a look at the New York offense. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3 and out to begin this game.
Here we go, here we go. 60 boxes.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
First carry here for Braylon Allen. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Here comes the punting unit for the Jets. Corliss Waitman will kick it away. And he drives this into the pouring rain. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And he's going to get a modest amount on that return before he ends up out of bounds. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he's been more than just his work as a passer this season. Look at this. He's gotten the job done on the ground as well. Second among NFL quarterbacks in rushing yards. Commanders starting out in a good spot here as they get set. 1st and 10. Drive begins with a run. It's Robinson. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. This play goes for 36. That's going to give the Commanders a first down.
I can assure you of one thing. That carry just brought some extra work in the opening quarter. You couldn't script that run any better.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play. Play fake here. Daniels buying some time left. That's cut at the 4. And he's stopped as we get closer to our first point to this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
I just don't know how you play defense, Kate, and some of the guys in the league today. How can you balance defending somebody who can run for it or throw it right over your head? These dual threat QBs, they're a nightmare.
Ready.
1st and goal, Krosky Merritt. And he's in for the touchdown. The Commanders take a 6-0 lead in the first quarter. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Starting from the 5. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. New York taking over once again. The offense heading out. And it's far from the first time we're seeing this unit head out, Brock. But what we haven't seen so far in this opening half, well, we haven't seen much in terms of yardage.
No, it's like they've written a few lyrics, but nowhere close to a song yet.
Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. Frankie Louvu there for the tackle. We'll look at his numbers on the ground from last week here. 7 yards on that last play, so this is 2nd and 3. They go right back to Hall. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. Get him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Bronco 80.
Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. First down, and they go right back to it. Solid run in here. That's 9 yards as he brings up 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
It's 2nd and inches.
Less than a ruler needed here on 2nd down.
Ready.
On the handoff, Allen. And he's going to take it in for the New York touchdown. The Jets reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Braylon Allen, the touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has it at the 11. And this drive will start inside the 25. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended, Brock, in a touchdown.
Come on.
1st and 10 now. Here's Daniels. Running right side by McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. Now a moment to check out his numbers catching that football last week. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Now Daniels off the play action. Short pass caught by his tight end. Ooh, they're on that one. 2nd down's going to end up in a loss of yards. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Alert!
He give it to Krosky-Merritt. They're going to get him again. A couple of stops now, Brock, they've made behind the line. They're going to force fourth down.
Ryan Wright in punt formation.
And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from MetLife coming right up. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll have it here after forcing that punt to end the first. They start to drive it home. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Can lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Ready?
They give on 2nd to Hall. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means 3rd down coming up.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
They'll throw, 3rd and long. It's caught by Wilson. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
Hall takes it straight ahead. Great decision to bounce this outside, Brock. Gets him about 8 yards on the run. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he is able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Let's go now.
2nd down, looking for options. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down and 8.
Here we go. Here we go. Hawk 70.
3rd and long for him here. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They were only on the field for 3 plays their prior series, Brock. Let's see what changes they make to take over here.
Ready? Go!
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks.
50-yard line.
Only one play in, Brock, and this drive already at midfield. On 1st down, here's Daniels. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
2nd down and 10. Daniels. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this 4th down. And he calls for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 14-yard line. The Jets and Breece Hall about set to go on offense. And in a tie game, we've been sensing a breakthrough coming, Brock. Might this be the drive where we finally see one side get the edge over the other?
Well, if it is, Kate, you know and I know it's about play-to-play execution, and more than likely, making sure they can convert in some of those situational downs. You see that sweep blown up before it gets to the outside, you know defensively, tremendous anticipation, but even more, better execution.
Back to throw now. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. And that's going to bring up a tough third down.
Yeah, let's give some credit to the defense here, Kate, right? We talk about explosive plays. Every offense is looking for them. But when a defense can go back-to-back, Jack, with a tackle for loss and a sack, well, they're more than doing their job.
To the right, and intercepted. Mike Sama still makes the play. And all the way back it goes. It's a Washington pick six. He not only broke on it to make the pick, Brock, but he was on the move real quick. Knowing short field, there's a great chance that he could take that one back for a touchdown.
That's exactly right. In this area of the field, an offense really only gets a second or two to react to that pick and get over and cut off his lanes. And if you don't, well, it's six the other way.
On the return, here's Jones. Things going well so far. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. The Jets offense now set to take over. And despite the fate of their last snap, Brock, the lead still theirs. That pick six should have been the wake-up call they need to refocus here. Back to the air following that pick six. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
Hey, I understand that call. You try to get play action to get away from the rush. The problem is this defense has just been relentless.
Pass play coming here. Short pass brought in. And he rips off good yardage, but it will not move the chains.
Yeah, these in cuts maybe aren't the hardest throws from a degree of difficulty, Kate, but it does take some courage as a quarterback to throw into congested spaces, but it can pay big dividends.
Okay, ready?
3rd and 4 coming up now.
Come on, come on.
He's going to throw it. Down the field. He's got Wilson. And this one's going to move him all the way down to the 25-yard line. So a gain of 30 yards on that play. And that's good for a Jets first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Paul running between the tackles. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw. They set up the screen. It's Smith. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
Oh, man, these are the kind of plays you can't wait to get on film and watch the next day. Look at the fellow pass catchers. Look at the guys getting out in front, helping on that screen pass. Get your player in space.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. Spencer Schrader ready for the field goal try. This from 40 on the right hash. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
It's only 3 points, and they're going to still trail at halftime, but every little bit helps. And I'll tell you this as well. It also helps maybe later in the game. You got a 4th quarter clutch kick. To have that confidence built, that's important.
Coverage team gets him down to the 26-yard line. The Commanders are ready to get their offense out there for the final time in the first half. And with field position and the clock against him here, probably not going to see anything of substance. Rolling on first down, Daniels. All day left side. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Get it! 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Play action now with Daniels. This is a heater going deep. And again, an interception is dropped. Looked a whole lot like the last play, didn't it, partner? And again, the turnover escapes him. It's going to be 3rd down.
When that ball left his hands, Kate, he envisioned a massive play, and he nearly saw it happen for all the wrong reasons. What a great effort there defensively to track the ball and be in position to nearly pick it.
That's the first down, and he's still going. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. So we'll catch up with the rest of the league later. Let's go right through halftime and on to the start of the third quarter. On is the Jets kickoff team now to tee it up and send it away. This return starts at the 5. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Out comes the offense from Washington to begin the third quarter. And they came in on a rough stretch, 4 straight losses. But things looking better now as they've got this lead. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Starting on the ground here, Krosky Merritt. And he's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. First down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5.
Daniels setting up the play action. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered. That's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
They've got first down here from the 36. Now Daniels to throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Daniels now. It's caught. This is Jacory Krosky Merritt. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Downfield, he's got Hawkinson. And he is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. Well, 3rd and 15, you don't see many of those picked up, partner, but they found a way.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10. This one left for Daniels. And they shut him down on this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Well, left side, brought in by Hawkinson. And they're going to be set up just outside that red zone. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, then go to work after it. You know, I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. Quarterback's fortunate that was one hand and not 2 hands that got on the football.
Krosky Merritt on his own read. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Cougar 19.
A little touch pass here, trying to move the chains. And they have this one well contained. There's the stop for a loss now. 4th down coming up.
He was taken down.
Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. This from 40 on the right hash. The kick by Ryland is good. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy's had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. On the return, here's Jones. And he's walloped just as he gets across the 25. What a hit. He's down shy of the 30. First call here coming from the shotgun. The Jets have their offense ready to go again. They'll look to knot up this game right now as they trail 17-10. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for second down.
In 16 at the 21-yard
Come
line.
on. Hey,
Shotgun snap, a give to Hall. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground. Give him 2 yards there, and it's now 3rd and 14. They need a good chunk here, at least 14 yards to pick up this first down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. How about that play, Brock? On 3rd and 14, they find a way to convert.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Man in motion, headed right. On first down, here comes Hall. And he manages to find a little traction on that surge field as he fights forward for a couple. 3 yards on the first down play, and that brings up 2nd and 7.
Brings up 2nd and 7.
Here's Hall once more. Gets some space around midfield. Breaks through and breaks away. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. New set of downs from 37.
That's good for a Jets first down.
Going to the ground again on first. And this play doesn't work out like the last snap, right? He can only get back to the line as the defense all over this one. We've got an injury stoppage here, and no, not what any of us want to see. You remember the injury his rookie year. It's Breece Hall hurts on the play. Now, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Ready?
This time it's a passing play. Completed over the middle. He's right up next to that first down. Doesn't quite get there. Gain of 9. That brings up 3rd and short.
Gain of 9 brings up 3rd.
So we hit the end of the 3rd quarter. The Jets have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing. Here comes play number 8 of the drive, 3rd and 1. In the counter, Allen. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Offense staying out there. Looks like they're going for it.
Let's go. 60 by 60 by. Ready.
Desperation time here. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On the toss, here's Krosky Merritt. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. The end result there, 15 yards and a first. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
First and 10.
Giving this to Krosky Merritt. Fights off the tackle, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. So following the fumble and the recovery, here comes 2nd and short. Cut out left. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Dude, I can promise you that's one of those play-action plays they've repped over the week during practice. That both quarterback and tight end went to bed last night thinking, man, I hope this one's called. And when it is, I hope you have just a little space to operate. That play-action works beautifully, and the tight end, the beneficiary.
And their next snap is going to come from the red zone, Brock. He's down at that 17-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
First and 10, around to Robinson. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just hoping for something positive. To get a first down, that's a bonus.
Now Daniels off the play action. Rolling out to his left. The Commanders go up by 2 scores, 13 points in the fourth. It's a T.J. Hockenson touchdown. Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
Yeah, things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little tweaks to his route just like a receiver would, and it's a totally different animal, a nightmare for these defenses.
Ryland now for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Commanders double their lead to 14.
Jets 10. Chad Ryland to kick off.
All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. Return coming from the 6. This makes it up to the 25. Now here comes the New York offense. And they just saw that lead stretch out to a 2-score margin now. Really makes this a must-score series late.
And Kate, you know I believe this. You can never play this game in a state of desperation, but a state of urgency got to be a sky high right now.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And now they face second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Cowboy
10 at the 39-yard line.
Shotgun snap, they'll throw. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
At the 34-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
This time looking to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. Then brings up third down.
Incomplete on the throwaway. Brings up third down and 15.
Third and long for him here. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Looking quickly here.
By Odafe Oweh. A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Desperation time here on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Well, I think every analytics book out there, Kate, said you got to go for it. You're in 4-down territory, down a couple scores here in the 4th. But now it's all about the defense. Can the defense come with a quick turnover or a stop to somehow, some way, spark a comeback?
Got it. Ready?
All right, the Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. 70 Timberwolves.
This one's set up for Daniels. And he won't get beyond the line of scrimmage. Good work by the defense. Second down coming up.
Man, it is tough to fool this defense with how they just react to these plays, Kate. They held that line, the QB keeper, it gets 0.
70 riding.
Now 1 second before they call delay a game, a timeout comes in. And they still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go. 60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Ready?
Daniels going to keep it. And they aren't going to like this. They went to the zone read, and it winds up losing them 3 yards. The Jets take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. This offense looking to convert as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Let's go.
Out of the gun, Daniels. this well into the red zone now at the 15. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just one remaining this game.
First and 10 at the 15.
Here's Krosky Merritt off the option. And they'll stop him after a short gain to the 13. Timeout called by the Jets. That's their final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock.
Okay, ready?
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. So it's going to be 2nd and goal. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Commanders on their way to their 3rd win of the year. Robinson will not score. The defense holds and stops him short of that goal line. Ooh, talk about a bad look there, Brock. Going jumbo set and still moving backwards after that play.
I don't think you're talking to this defense, Kate, because I think they thought that was an excellent look to knock that thing backwards.
Yeah, good point, good point. The stand continues. This one doesn't even make it back to the line, Brock, and it sets up 4th and goal. Washington calls it 2nd timeout. Field goal attempts coming here from Chad Ryland. Angling this one in from the right hash, the challenge here.
We got ourselves a 3-score game now after that, Nick. It's got to feel like it's going to just about do it with any hopes of a comeback still smoldering. I think these kickers enjoy those opportunities, Kate, to be the one to kick this lead out of range.
Return starts at the 3. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. The Jets out to begin another drive. And this a final opportunity to make things a little closer in that final score. New York to the line. 1st and 10. Here's the backup. First throw. Putting Olave on the slant. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
Olave. It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
2nd down, looking for options. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Clock working against them here as they hurry to that line.
Makes it 3rd down and 5.
They'll go play action. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there. Tried getting it to Chris Olave. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
Shut up. 70 line.
4th down, pass coming. Short pass brought in. And they are sent off the field. They had to go for it. Defense knew it was coming. That's a turnover on downs. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. And drawn up here for Daniels. Lining up to take a knee on 2nd down.
18 Cardinal.
Design run. Daniels will keep it. So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And this is exactly how they wanted to go into that bye week, partner, with a victory and some positives to build on in that nice extra time off. So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for...
Los Angeles. Last stop in town before I hit the road. And it was hot. I said, man, point that fan at me. And I'll be good to go. Wasn't playing songs for long when King and Candidly. But the prettiest young thing I ever saw. And she was hot. Well, nothing short of man.